Today we're going to be talking about feeder wires. Now I got this idea from Vinny, BNSF 6951, and you're basically just taking the rail connectors and soldering on a wire to them. Now these are 6 inches long, and the recommended length is between 4 inches and 6 inches long for optimal use. And I got that information from some of the DCC websites that I've read and other forums. So these are 6 inches long. I made them that long just so I could, if I need to, I'll just shorten them up. But I'd rather go longer than not. So we're going to go over how to make these. Something I want to show you real quick, another DIY project you can do, is these are 10 gauge wire, and I went out and bought alligator clips and soldered them to the wire. It's nice and stiff, and I just clip them to the metal pieces right here on my bench, and they work great as testers. You can test wire with it, jumpers, or you can use them because they're nice and nice and stiff there, so you can bend it pretty much almost any way you want. It kind of rebounds, but I mean they're nice and stiff there for third arm. Okay, I got my rail joiner right there, and I'm going to take my 20 gauge wire, place it right there. Do it this way so you can kind of see it. And I'm going to take some flux here, put it on like that. Like I said, Vinny did this from BNSF Railroad. He has a video on it. You can look back on his website. I think it was about 5 years ago he posted it, and I was trying to look for it, and that's how I found that information out. But I want to tin everything first. Just put a little bit of solder on there. I'll try to do this so you guys can see it. Come on, there we go. Then I take my wire off. See if I can do this. Put these two on there like that. Work for me. There we go. Boom. Done. Didn't want to work too well on camera, of course, but that's all I do. Cools down real quick. Done. So, I don't know, probably, I guess $1 to make this, maybe less. I think it's $3 for 2 of them, so when you buy them from a store. But just keep doing that, repeating them over and over. Yeah, it does take time. It takes longer time to do than just buying them, but well, it's something fun to do too. So there you go. Thanks for watching. So here I'm going to show you how I place these into the road bed and sub-road bed. So I kept my track loose here because one time when I was putting in my feeders down there, I secured my track all the way up to here, and then I wasn't able to move this and feed the feeders down inside. Something else is, as is talked about quite often, is making sure that your colors line up the same, which is I got the copper one on the right and the silver one on the left, or vice versa for you. So what I'm going to do is line this up nice and straight. Take my drill holes, drill holes right in front of the rail. This drill bit's slightly bigger than the wire. Make sure they're nice and bored out. This way, when you put your feeders inside, this hole slided down there, it'll be underneath your rail connector, and you won't see anything. You won't even see it on the side or anywhere else. So I'm going to pull this back up. It's stuck on something. Pull this up. I'll hook it up to the rail. I'll slide this one in. Slide that onto the rail. I try to put the wires right in line. Where are we? I'll put the wires right in the middle, right at the end of the rail, so when I slide them down, they sit nice and flat. So, just like that. So now I'll go and secure the rest of the track.